Hey friends, welcome back to the vlog. If you're new here, my name is Angela D, and I am vlogging about lots of different things, but most especially being a single millennial in Los Angeles and a foster mom to a sweet 10-month-old baby boy who I call Buster. That's not his real name. It's a nickname because I don't share his personal information or that of his case or his family on the channel, just our day-to-day life together. I am popping on here to give you guys a 10-month update for my little potato boy. He just seems so old right now. I am telling you, he does not seem like a little, well, he's definitely not a teeny tiny little baby. He is everywhere at once. He is the best boy. Also a nuisance. He's always getting in everybody else's business. Okay, so maybe I should start from the beginning. So, he came to me last February. I've had him ever since. We've been socially distanced, all but 1 month of his life. For a while we were, I'm not quarantined because we weren't exposed or anything, but you know, in the beginning when, everybody was safer at home, that was intense. We did that for 7 months until he was 7 months old. And then he started at a very small daycare. Currently in his daycare, there are 2 other babies, and one baby isn't attending because his parents are more fearful of COVID. So it's literally just him and his other little friend who is 2 months younger than him. So I'm excited about that. I only have to worry about one family for exposure as opposed to multiple families. We are having a bunch of life changes. One of them happening in a little while when I go look at some used vehicles to purchase. I've been looking for 2.5 months. I pretty much narrowed down what I want. I'll do a separate video for that. I was gonna go with a really nice luxury car that I've wanted for a really long time, but I think I'm gonna save that and get myself a mum car. So anyway, different video, but back to Buster, 10 months old. He has, oh my God, this boy, he's gone from 2 teeth on the bottom to 9 teeth in his mouth in like a month. So, or 2 months, because he had his top vampire teeth for a while, no other teeth up there. So he's like my little hillbilly vampire. He had like a gap on every side of his vampire teeth. So now he has the 2 vampire teeth, his 2 front teeth, and next to the 2 bottom teeth are 2 more teeth growing in, and I think I see the beginnings of another tooth on top for a tooth beside his vampire tooth. So it's about 9 teeth. Yeah, about 9 teeth coming through that little mouth, so he is a little ornery about it. He's chewing on his fingers constantly. I think having a pacifier helps relieve some of the pain. But he could be a lot worse for having all those teeth coming out at once, but he's fine. He is eating everything. He eats everything I eat. He still eats his purees because he enjoys them. He still eats cereal mixed with purees because he enjoys it, but he also just eats food, table food, and literally anything I'll eat. And I've tried to avoid like shellfish and peanut butter and nuts and things like that. But no, he'll just dig in. The only thing I'm avoiding, which my doctor said to avoid, was honey because of botulism. He hasn't had direct peanut butter, but he's had bread from a peanut butter and jelly sandwich I was eating. So definitely in the vicinity of peanut butter. I'm just a little nervous to give him straight peanut butter. Kind of want to do it at the doctor's office, to be honest. And he's had soup dumplings that had pork and shrimp in them. I didn't give him the shrimp, but the shrimp was touching the pork. So like it would have been contaminated. But anyway, he loves brisket. He loves collard greens. He loves mashed potatoes. He loves soup dumplings. He loves bao buns. He loves, what else does this boy love? He loves everything. He is starting to drink out of a sippy, although I'm trying to do straw cups versus sippy cups. I just think it's better in the long run. And I've tried open face cups with him, which he's really cute drinking. He doesn't get much in his mouth, but he's precious. He crawls like a champion. He crawls so fast, he's pulling up on everything. The other day he stood for a full 2 seconds without holding on to anything, so I think he's gonna be walking sooner rather than later. He climbs and climbs and climbs. So I have his little play paradise that you guys have seen. I put a bumbo in there. He can't fit in the bumbo anymore, or he doesn't really need it because he can sit up. He pushed the bumbo flush with the gate of the gate that opens up in the play paradise. climbed onto the back rim of the bumbo and put his hands on the edge of the play paradise to pull himself up to try and climb out. And I was standing right next to him. I was just sorting through laundry, and I heard him making noises. And so when I turned my head like this, I saw him just like, I was like, boy, you better get down. So he got down, obviously, and I moved the bumbo, so he can't do that anymore. But he loves to climb. Auntie Marina calls him a mountain goat because if you're holding him, he will climb up your torso to like get on top of your head. He still sleeps really well at night. He's been having some wake-ups in the middle of the night recently. I think it's because of his teeth, to be completely honest. And he definitely wakes me up because we share a room and he can see me ignoring him. So we both get up when he gets up. But I always put him back down. I don't feed him or anything or change his diaper. I just try my hardest to get him right back down. He says, ha, ha, ha. I think I posted a video of it on Instagram. I'll super cut it here in case you haven't seen it. Buster, say ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. He really likes repeating that. I'm trying to get him to say ho, ho, ho for Christmas, but when I ask him to repeat ho, 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 he just looks at me like, but if you say ha, 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 he'll do it. Probably because he can't form the O yet with his mouth. What else about this potato boy? Oh, he says mama a lot, but I don't think he knows what mama means. I don't refer to myself as mama. I haven't really started referring to myself as anything yet, but I know that's coming. Excuse me. And he really loves saying dada. No dada at my house, but I'm guessing he's getting dada from other kids at daycare. He's starting to repeat sounds that people are saying, but like he doesn't form, like I'm trying to get him to say stinky stinky because since he was born, he has had the sweatiest, smelliest little baby Pete, and every time I change his diaper I smell him and tell him tinky tinky tinky, and so he's starting to make the sounds that sound like tinky tinky tinky, but he's not quite there yet. What else? Developmentally, let's think. He loves going to school. He loves his teachers. We haven't been seeing friends or family because I'm trying to socially distance as much as possible beyond daycare. And 2 developments that are coming up in videos that I need to edit. I don't want to spoil them, but they're big life changes for the 2 of us together. Yeah, I won't say anything now. But Buster continues to be the best baby ever. You guys continue to be so incredibly supportive. The emails, the text messages from friends that I know, the comments on our Facebook and our Instagram at angeladeevlogs have been really uplifting. You guys love watching him grow. I love sharing him with you as much as I can. I know I can't share everything and I can't really give you details about his case or anything like that, but just know nothing's going to change that we can predict, his social worker and I, in 2020. So he'll be with me through the beginning of 2021 at the very least. After that, we don't really know. It's a toss-up. So I've had 10 months with this boy. I'm so thankful for the 10 months that I've had. I'd love to have more months with him. But we kind of just have to see. That's what foster care is all about. I mean, the number one goal in foster care is reunification, either with bio parents or with bio family. That is always a priority until a judge says it's not. I continue to have a good relationship with his bio family. Which I also appreciate. I know that doesn't always happen for a lot of foster parents, but I made it my goal to do and to be very supportive. And I know that's not always possible because you don't always have contacts with the bio parents, and sometimes bio parents are very resistant to being friendly or familiar with the foster parents. So I'm lucky in a lot of ways. It's a journey. I've waffled back and forth so much if I would want to continue being a foster mom. I've decided. It's one of those things where, like, if I can get through this first experience, I can get through anything. And I will say a big help for me in this process has been my social worker, my agency caseworker, and my agency in general have been amazing. They've been fantastic. They've been so responsive to absolutely all of my questions, all of my needs. Through this entire pandemic, they have checked with me. Do you have enough diapers? Do you have enough money for clothes? Do you need a clothing stipend? Which I said no to. I should have just said yes to, but I don't really need a clothing stipend because we all know I have a children's retail problem. So I just said no, and I'm just using my own clothes for him. But they have been fantastic, A++, and they have stressed how much we are a team, and I believe it. And it really has helped calm my anxiety and calm my nerves about this whole situation. So yeah, that's our 10-month update. If you haven't, please subscribe to this vlog. It shows you're watching. It shows you want to see more. If you click the little bell after you subscribe, it'll notify you every time I post something new. And again, we'd love for you to join us on social media at angeladeevlogs. And we will see you in the next video. Have a great day.